Hello, my name is Shelton Johnson, and I'm a park ranger here in Yosemite National Park, former recipient of Nature's Inspiration, and I am happy to introduce two remarkable individuals who are the recipients for this year's award. I'd like to introduce, of course, Rue Mapp of Outdoor Afro, and Steve Abors, the general manager of, or former general manager of MidPen, Mid-Peninsula Regional Open Space District. And one of the reasons why I'm so excited is that part of me wishes that I lived in the Mid-Peninsula area just so I could take advantage of the acreage that Steve has added to MidPen over the last 10 years in his capacity as general manager. I think that green space is extremely important. I grew up in the inner city of Detroit, and growing up in such an environment, green space was hard to find. There were city parks, there were county parks, but I never really felt enveloped by the natural world around me. And at some point I realized, just like in the Greek myth of Antaeus, you know, your feet have to touch the ground in order to really prosper and to really live and to be strong. And when we don't have that connection to the earth itself, it's something that is missing from our lives, and there's a vitality that's just not there. And by restoring that connection to the earth, just like Hercules could not be defeated, or he could not defeat Antaeus as long as Antaeus's feet were bound to the earth. So both of these individuals have done an extraordinary job of reconnecting us to the earth so that we can actually walk through the grass and walk through the hillsides and connect with that something that our ancestors connected with so intimately. So I want to congratulate Steve and Rue for doing that. Steve for being that director of the Mid-Peninsula Regional Open Space District, but also Rue for actually encouraging African Americans to go out into the national parks and claim their inheritance in the national parks. But they're both accomplishing the same thing. They're both recognizing the value of open space. The open space could be Yellowstone, it could be Yosemite, it could be the Grand Canyon, but it can also be your own backyard. People shouldn't have to necessarily visit the Arctic to experience the wonder of the natural world. They should be able to walk out their door and be able to see it around them. And that's the value of these urban green spaces. So both of you are remarkable, and you're moving at the same goal of connecting people to the earth from a little bit different directions, but in the middle is a place that everybody can celebrate. And so I want to thank both of you for the work that you've done and the work that you're continuing to do to reconnect people to something very ancient that's part of what it means to be a human being. And that ultimately is what this is all about. If we lose that connection to the earth, we lose that connection to our ancestors, we lose that connection to ourselves, because we are of this planet. We're not aliens to this planet, we're from here. And the work that you're doing reconnects us, it roots us back into these environments, and we realize when we're in these environments, wherever they're to be found, whether it's a park or a regional open space, we recognize that we've come home. So I want to thank Steve, I want to thank Rue for allowing all of us to feel that emotional connection to the earth itself wherever we can find it in America. So thank you so much for the work that you've done, and congratulations on being the Nature's Honorees for Nature's Inspiration 2018. Thank you.